We live in a world where SSDs every day are becoming the new norm for holding your data, for having your operating system stayed on, and all that stuff. Personally, I never jumped on the bandwagon of SSDs. I just kept on recycling regular SATA hard drives with all the mechanical components inside until today. My main laptop that I've had for years now, it's a pretty decent. The specs are, it has an Intel i3, 16 gigabytes of RAM with a 750 gigabyte hard drive. But you know, I've never done anything to it. I've never formatted it over. I never reinstalled the OS. I've been constantly using this since at least 2014, 2015, consecutively every day. But it's finally come to the point where it's slowing down and I don't want to lose everything I have on it. So in this video, we're going to remove the hard drive, replace it with a 120 gig SSD, and install Windows 10. Let's get started. A few things to go over before we actually continue this. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you have a legal copy of Windows 10. You can get it on their website. I'll leave a link down below. And also, make sure, just as a precautionary, you back up your data. I won't be doing that because I'm not formatting anything or doing anything on this hard drive. I'm physically taking the drive out and using it as my backup data and installing a whole new piece of hardware with a new piece of installation software. With most computers, you really only need one tool to do this, which would be a Phillips head screwdriver. For laptops or desktops, normally they're all made the same. It's usually battery, RAM, hard drive. You just gotta find where the hard drive is and unscrew that partition. Also, if you know what the symbols stand for, that's a great help. Like this is, wow, this is Wi-Fi and storage, and this is the components that house the keyboard and trackpad ribbon cable assembly. So we wanna get into this partition. And just like that, here's our 2.5 inch SATA hard drive. It's super simple to remove this. In most cases, it's just a ribbon, which contains the power and the data that goes right to the motherboard. That all you gotta do is really lift it up and unplug the ribbon. There you go. Here is your hard drive. All we gotta do is insert the SSD. Boom, and just like that, a brand new hard drive in here, an SSD. It won't boot because the primary is set for a hard drive boot first and nothing else, and I have no software disks or anything else inserted. So now we're gonna install Windows 10. So I don't normally like using flash drives, but I have a USB bootable drive here with Windows 10 on it that I got right from Microsoft's website. I'll plug it in, and then we're gonna reboot to the boot menu. Go. I'm gonna go here, F9 on my computer. A USB, generic flash drive, and then just like that, Windows 10 should load up. There we go. So you can choose either 132 or 64. Most people use 64-bit, so that's what I'm going to use in this case. Just like that, it'll boot into the startup where you can start selecting how you want to install this and what kind of drive, start the formatting and all that fun stuff. And just like that, that's how you upgrade a laptop for an SSD. I know this video is extremely short and very not that much helpful being informative, but I just had to get a video out there and I was trying to keep it along the lines of my YouTube channel name, Microsoft Tech Support. There's going to be a lot more content coming your way, especially during this quarantine. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.